spent the whole night just pacing back and forth from the bathroom to the bed, just puking.
Oh, God. That is aggravating.
Coming out both ends, like my muscles just completely gave in. And I was this close to calling 911. I'm like, what the hell did I do to myself?
You drank yourself into a stupor.
And then the same thing the next day, it's checkout time. I put the sign up so the maids don't bother us and stuff. And then I turn on the TV, and it was that blizzard that came in where it snowed the most ever in New York City a couple months back. So I was forced to drive back to the city in the worst shape I've probably ever been in.
Yeah, it really sucks when you have to drive, because then I had to get up from the hotel and drive back to Long Island, and you
still feel it, right?
You're still feeling it. You're woozy. You just want to get home.
But the point I'm making is, like you would never drink, whiskey or scotch to that point.
No.
Because you're so aware of how much alcohol you're throwing into your system.
Yep.
The only point I want to make here is that some of these fancy martini drinks that don't taste like you're even drinking alcohol. Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, that went down easy. Yeah, I'll have another one. Oh, yeah, I'll have another one.
You know what else? Also, if you drink scotch, if you're drinking Jack Daniels like that, you're done in 2 hours. 2 hours, you will be done. At least you can, stretch it out to an all-nighter. Because that was one of those all-night deals when you're drinking the faggy drinks. It's not like the end result will be the same. You'll be hammered and have a horrible hangover.
Right.
But at least you enjoyed your whole night. That's what it is about drinking. It's so much fun when you're doing it. And then when you're done, there's nothing but pain and your body is just a wreck. Yeah. You remember that, Jimmy? How long have you been sober?
Since I was 18, I'm 37.
18. Jimmy had to give up drinking at 18.
And drugs.
Yeah. It was just, it had reached its critical mass at 18.
I was
that sucks.
A naughty boy. I was misbehaving.
You're misbehaving.
I remember one time I got drunk, one of my first drunks. It might have been my first drunk, and I was talking to my friend. He worked at a supermarket, and I didn't like the way he shook my hand. And I just kind of vaguely remember later, my friends having to stop me from going back in because I had a box cutter. Because I didn't like the way he shook my hand.
That could be a problem then. That could be a problem.
See, you probably were a nasty drunk. I take from that story a nasty drunk.
I was a goose.
Yeah, a silly goose.
Called the f.b.i. I was an ass.
I'm a happy.
Wait, you called the
drunk.
f.b.i.?
Oh, yeah.
Did you tell that story on the air? I don't remember.
I might have. I mean, yeah, I did call the f.b.i.
See, it's a good thing that you stopped drinking at 18.
Yeah.
You called the f.b.i.
Yeah, I don't know why. It was something about a Klan march I didn't like, so I kept calling the f.b.i. It was some bizarre.
Oh, they'll pay attention when you keep calling them. They'll come and see you.
Yeah, I got a Klansman on the phone one time. I read about him in a book when I was in high school. I was all young and...
What, were you pissed that you couldn't get in?
No, it was just the opposite. I was angry. How could you think that way, man?
Well, because you were what they call a wigger back in the day.
Yes, I was.
You dressed the part. You liked the music. But the only problem was the Igger part of it didn't want to accept you. You would be beat up in various parts of the city.
There's very few things that embarrass me. That's one of them.
Yo, B, what up? Yeah, let me punch you in the face.
Oh, my glasses and my Kango. What a faggot.
That is the worst.
So you did things like that, like call the f.b.i. and
I called the police one time and demanded that they arrest me. And I talked to them in a Jamaican accent.
Why?
I don't know why. I was kind of half and half, and I had a blackout. And I remember I had a big knife, and I said,
"Oh, wow."
I kept telling them to come arrest me, and then I walked down and made them arrest me. And they did, and then I wanted to go home, and they wouldn't let me. I was like 16.
What did you drink? What were you?
I don't remember. It was a lot.
Just a lot of something. Yeah. Alcoholic.
Jamaican accent. What a fool.
You got that. And it's been since you were 18.
February the 1st of 87, I stopped.
And do you think if you drank now, you'd turn into that ass again?
No, I would probably be great and have a lighthearted good time for a couple of months, and then one night I would just wake up in jail with blood on my shoes.
Yeah. Well,